Hey guys, hey, can I get everyone's attention? I'm Ryan. I'm with Students for Integrative Medicine here at Cal, and we're having our big conference of the year. It's our 4th annual Integrative Medicine Conference. We'll have healing modalities from East and West, particularly a wonderful Taoist medicine healer named Alex Feng. He's also does martial arts and qigong. So we're really honored to have him, and we'd love to have you guys there too. They're interactive workshops. It's a free conference. Get to our website, cal-sim.com. It's up there too, and that's where all the details are at. And raise your hand. It's at Dwinell Hall. It's right here on Sunday, this coming Sunday. So raise your hand if you'd like a flyer. I'll pass them out. Thanks.
All right, so the moment of the hush has happened. And today, by the bee can suck nectar, what that's really trying to say is that compassion is practical. So we're going to have a different kind of meditation for our 5-minute meditation. It's called a loving-kindness meditation from Theravada Buddhism, also practiced by the other traditions. And it's very simple, and by no means do you have to do it. Well, you know perfectly well you can sit here and you don't have to do anything. You know, it's your mind. Nobody can, you have the ultimate privacy in your own mind, sort of. So here's how this is done. Here are some sample sentences. We're starting with your compassion or friendliness or love or towards yourself. Because if you're not kind of in this, it's very hard to radiate out to anyone else. And it's very easy to fool yourself and kind of get all out of line trying to do that. You know, I hate me, but oh, I'm going to. Okay, so, and it's very quietly just saying to yourself, sentences like these, so may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be well, healthy, all right, peaceful and at ease, happy, have wisdom, wise. You can see how you can also think this for anyone else or for beings in general. So if you feel somehow, I can't send this to myself, try it for an individual or a group or whatever that you feel you can send it to. And if you do it a few times for yourself and then you want to extend it, just make this yours. And if you don't feel like doing this, do our basic breathing thing. If you don't feel like doing it, if you feel like sitting there and worrying about your next midterm, go ahead. Be my guest. Anyway, so but what one would do is run through some list like this, and you get the idea, so you can either do this or make up your own. And we'll try it. And see what it does. right. Oh, you're welcome to play with this technique at home. I have never known it to hurt anybody. Some people find it easier to start with other than themselves. Go ahead, do anything you want with it, including forgetting it if you want. Okay, so passion is practical. Grandmother's story, which some of you may have had grandmothers that told them something like this. The sun and the wind had an argument about who was the more powerful guy. And the wind said, well, I go low. And we had an example of several examples this year about what winds can do. Have you seen those pictures of, collapsed houses and huge trucks turned on their side? And wind is powerful. So the wind was saying, like, see that tree? Blow it down. And yeah, blows it down. And the sun says, all right, sure. But that tree wouldn't have grown in the first place if not for me. That very tree, I made it. And just you watch out because I stopped shining. You see that forest? It's all going to die. So they go back and forth and they argue and argue. And finally, they agree to have a contest. They're, okay, what shall we have a contest about? And they look down at earth and they see a lone traveler, a man, on his journey walking along. And the wind says, ha, see that guy? He thinks he's protected from me. See, he's hold on and, sorry, everything. And watch me just rip it off. So the wind blows and blows and blows. Darker, more ominous. The wind blows harder. Okay, what happens? Well, the man just brings his coat closer around him, and he hangs onto it and hangs onto it. It gets a little ragged, but there he is. And finally the sun says, the wind gets tired. And the sun says, all right, now let me show you what I can do. And it shines and shines and shines on the man. He wakes up and he lowers his collar a little bit, and he unbuttons his top button, and he unbuttons his next button, and he reaches into his pocket for a handkerchief, and he mops his brow. And pretty soon, he takes his coat off. In fact, he even takes his shirt off. The sun says, okay. Right? All right, so this dimension of our being that, according to Mahayana Buddhism, is like our ontological given. I mean, it's just there as soon as you let go a little bit. This dimension comes in a little bit, and it starts melting ego, one's own and others. And thus it is considered the all-victorious. And the Bodhisattva, remember the Bodhisattva is the Mahayana practitioner who is going to hang around and stay in the world till all sentient beings are realized. It makes him picturable as a warrior. So there he's galloping on his horse, and he's got various implements in his hands, and so he's effective. And the path to being this effective sunshine that radiates and has strength to change what needs to be changed, one way of talking about the path, and it happens to be the major Mahayana way, is in terms of the 6 paramitas or bodhisattva practices. Paramita is that which takes you to the other side of the river of samsara. And the Mahayana understanding is that once you have the wisdom of shunyata and begin to see interdependence, the 2 sides of the river are actually the same side, just seen differently, to remind you. So, okay, so we've got another list coming up, you had lists. Now, these are the result both of tapping into your wisdom and compassion and as a path towards it when you haven't tapped in or when you've only slightly done it and you've gotten inspired. And the interesting, these are warning about this list. It's going to have names, English names that are familiar as kind of virtues, because all traditions really have these. The difference here, some people really like this list, and they like it because it's the virtues that they were brought up with kind of having eaten into them, and that they feel, all of that stuff is just words, and besides, I'm not a goody-goody, I'm a real person. And these are the same virtues, but presented in not a goody-goody way, as you'll see, and also not a beating into you way. Okay, so the first one is generosity, and this is seen as a wish-fulfilling jewel, and in his right hand, the warrior had, let's see if we can go back to that. He has, you see those 3 things in that hand? Those are the wish-fulfilling jewels that you see here. Bringing wish-fulfilling jewels to everyone, including himself. And the idea here is that your first inspiration or take from the release of shunyata is to radiate, which is the same as realizing interdependence. But there's a flavor to this, a texture beyond that. And also to see the whole experience world as a radiation of this kind of warmth and compassion and so on, even if for just an instant. There's a joke, you laugh, and you feel kind of expansive for a minute, and everything doesn't seem so bad, and the party's going to go well, and then, oh yeah, but whatever. So that's your generosity to give, but also to communicate, which is seen as a kind of generosity. Now, in comes the next minute of, do they really want what I have to do? I mean, should I say this or not? Or I just said it, or did I say the right thing? Is this the right answer? And wisdom says, well, yeah, if somebody says, no, 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 and you wanted to give them more, you give your kid or your parent a gift, and they say, well, where'd you get it? I want to exchange it. Or you gave me this. Do you think that shows that you think I need this or whatever? Then that's feedback for the wisdom rather than judgment. Okay, remember, your ego's on vacation. This is hard, but for an instant. The other thing that will come in is, well, I don't have anything to give. Now, one of the things about this letting go, this is, again, mindfulness of life. You breathe out, you breathe in. Like something, there's a release, and there's the world. Something is always going to spring up. There in Tibet, there's a whole tradition of a series of sayings that people would memorize and then forget. And at the right moment, when they need it to be reminded, it will pop into mind, which is, in fact, what happens. You know, everything that we know is not right in our mind at this moment. It's kind of like, where'd you park your car if you drove? Or where did your bicycle or your bus stop? Were you thinking of that a second ago? Probably not, but it's there. And when needed, like when you go out, it still comes. Okay, so here's some generosity saying, in the post-meditation, become a child of illusion. Which is, okay, so meditated and relaxed or done something, and now, oh, there's this whole world here, and it's been softened up by the meditation, so now, go to it. Now you're a healthy, wise child. The two banks of the river are together. So, note, the new meditation technique, not what we did today, but the breathing technique is breathing out. Expanding, generosity, giving out, taking breath, and what happens? All of you are still alive, you breathed in, and student with asthma, last time, and this, okay. I have asthma. I've had it for as long as I can remember. It's totally affected my life. It got better for a number of years, but this fall it's gotten really bad again. I even started having an allergic reaction to my inhaler. So when you introduce breathing as a way to meditate, I almost dropped the class. Other people just walk around taking breathing for granted, but for me it's the number one stressor. We stayed because I wanted to learn about other kinds of psychology, and because a friend who took 107 last time said later on there were meditations that didn't involve breathing. So then he goes through some things he tried to do to cope with the first part of the class, and then imagine how I felt on Monday when we got the new meditation. It was even more about breathing. I thought, you gotta be kidding. So for the whole time, I just labeled my thoughts anger, anger, anger. And late Monday night, I was having a real bad asthma attack. I was struggling to breathe so badly, I was thinking maybe I should be in the hospital. Then I remembered something you said in class about if you breathe out, you breathe in. So I tried it, and the most amazing thing happened. I breathed out with the out breath and kind of spaced out. And then I realized I'd already breathed in. So I concentrated on breathing all the way out again. The air came in. There I was. I was alive. I kept doing it, and I was alive. I was breathing. Then I remembered mindfulness of life, which I hadn't understood, and I thought, maybe this was it. The reading said,